Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm showing how to enable a remote desktop in Windows 11. So just right click on your computer, this PC, and click on properties. And when you open the properties, it will open settings window, and it will show on the left side bottom remote desktop option. You just need to scroll down from the left side. So you have an option on the right side to enable the remote desktop. Whenever you enable the remote desktop option, it will show a confirmation window to enable the remote desktop for the users selected on the user account. So you can enable this option by clicking this one, and here you have some advanced options, like you can keep your PC awake, like you can keep your PC awake for connections when it's plugged in. You can just choose the settings for timing as well, like for example you can make it half an hour or 10 minutes, like this, up to 4 hours. Normally we will leave as it is. No, we don't change anything on the settings. So we already enabled the remote desktop on this computer, and we need to choose the users. In case if all the users in that particular computer or domain is not permitted to log in using remote desktop, we can restrict the user accounts by clicking on select users that can remotely access this PC. Right now I'm giving permission for every users in this computer, so I don't want to choose any specific users. Whoever has an account on this computer, whether it's local user or a remote desktop domain users who has a privilege, they can log into this computer using remote desktop. So we can use this name, PC name, to connect remotely from the device. But if you're not able to find the PC by name, you can use the IP address. I go with the IP address, especially if I'm using a stable IP address on the computer. So right now for testing, I'm just checking the IP address of my computer. I just want to go to the command prompt. Let me search for command prompt. I'm not finding it in the shortcuts. Let's search for CMD. It's a bit slow because I have 4 GB of RAM. It will be good if you have at least 8 GB. 4 GB is fine, you can use it if you are using a physical computer. Command prompt. Now let's check the IP address of the particular computer that I'm going to use, that I'm using right now. IP config. So I got the IP address 192.168.205.131. So let's go to another computer which is on the network, in my case the host machine. CMD, trying to ping the gateway address first. Ping 192.168, not remembering, 205.1. Now let's check the connectivity. 205.131. I'm not able to get any reply from the PC, so I think there is some issues. Let me just check my firewall on this computer. Again, try to disable the computer firewall. 205.1 is able to get ping. Now let's disable the firewall. You can run cmd firewall.cpl and disable the private network, so that just to make sure that it's not blocking. You can manually add the rule to open the RDP. The port number is 389, I believe. But for me testing, I just disable the firewall for private network and see if I can ping the IP address 205.131. Okay, fine, I am able to ping the IP address of the Windows machine. So let's click on remote desktop on my computer, remote desktop connection, and here I'm gonna put the IP address of the remote desktop computer. It was 205.131 only, and click on connect. So click on more choices in the user section, use a different account, and choose a username and password which is already have privileged to that particular computer, and click yes. That's fine. You'll have to wait for a couple of seconds to load the page. So I believe we are into that computer. User welcome. Okay, so we are accessing the PC 192.168.205.131 remotely using RDP, remote desktop protocol. So you can check the computer properties and make sure that it's Windows 11, and that was the machine that we were showing, like enabling the desktop and all. So it's pretty simple, I believe. You can try it out if you upgrade to Windows 11. Thank you for watching. Subscribe the channel, click the bell icon for notification. Take care. Goodbye.